Cloud.
I really hope that Lucy can get in.
Yes, we'll see if she is there. All right. And if not, like I said, I'll record it. I'll post it out. Sorry, my lighting's so terrible. But it is what it is. So how excited is everybody? I know you're tired from prepping. I am too.
I haven't even done my grocery shopping or prepping yet.
What do you go tomorrow? Do you have off tomorrow?
I'm off tomorrow. I was going to go today, but I ended up at Dublin Roasters all afternoon eating peanut butter brownies and bagels with cream cheese. So, yeah, one last meal.
That's great. That's good. Yeah, I did that too. Chick-fil-A yesterday on the road. And then what I eat today? Oh, I had leftover pizza because I had to get it out of here. It's like, just get it out. But yeah, so meal prepping, it will get easier, especially if you're just getting started with this whole kind of meal prepping and planning process. And you'll find ways to save time as you go, like doing multiple things at one time. It took me like a month or so to really kind of figure out what I really liked and could eat more over and over again to make it simple. Once I did, meal prep time got cut down. But if you think about it, it sucks when we do it all in one day, but then during the week, when you get home from work, you don't have to worry about it. It's just there. You just heat it up. We pack our lunches for the next day, and we're good to go. So that's the key. And I know my grocery bill was bigger today than it has been in a while, but I was buying different things, too. I'm trying different foods this time. I got lazy. I was talking to Shay, and I went the lazy route, and they're not the cleanest, but I got, like, the Quaker overnight oats just to get me started this week, and then I'll make my own to see if I even like them. I feel like this week's going to be kind of an exploration for us all to figure out, like, can I really eat that kind of food for us working out that early in the morning? Can I really eat that early? Yeah. So that's what I'm playing with. So don't freak out this first week. Like, we've been kind of dabbling in it, but this is like all in, and it's not perfect. We're going to screw up. And I'm going to share a post from one of the coaches that was in the initial test group. And just to be honest, in the coach test group, you think that we're all complaining. People that are coaches should not be opening their mouth and complaining about things, but they do. So she just lays it out for them. And I'm going to put that disclaimer, like, this is directed towards coaches, but the message was so clear. She's lost, I think she started at over 200 pounds. She only lost 3 pounds, but lost 30 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, and she couldn't even do half the moves when she started, and then she could do all the moves when she ended. So her story is just really cool. And just the perspective of, she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. They tell me what to do, how to do it. I follow that and I get results. Then it works, you know. So I'm going to share that down because I thought it was an interesting perspective, because it's not always about the scale. And we know that the scale is a liar. Like, honestly, you get your period and it could be a 5 to 10 pound swing for some people. Just the amount of water weight you hold on. It's a matter of timing, especially if you're just getting started working out. The first week or two, your body becomes incredibly inflamed. And when it does that, it holds on to water. So then you go and weigh yourself and you're like, oh my God, I've gained weight. But it's just because of all the inflammation in your body. It's holding on to that water to kind of protect itself. So by week 2, it's like, oh, okay, I'm not injured. It's not some crazy thing. This is what my body's supposed to be doing. And it lets go of all that. And then I don't want to hear muscle weighs more than fat. It doesn't.
Oh my God. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started on that.
It's just a myth, and it's on all of those like fancy quote boards. The difference between muscle and fat, yes, you may gain weight initially as you were building muscle because it's sitting on top of the fat, so it's double counted, right? But the more muscle you build, the more fat it burns. And then that fat burns, that's where the cuts start happening. Muscle just takes up less space, right? So 2 people could weigh the exact same weight. You've probably seen that picture go around. The exact same weight, completely different body composition based on muscle mass and fat. So it doesn't weigh more. It's exactly same. You may be building it on top of the fat because the fat hasn't burned yet, so the scale goes up, but that's not really why I don't want you weighing yourself every day. Like if you want to check in during the week, fine. Once a week, fine. But we're going to do it day 1 and day 30 will be measurements and weigh check-ins. And then I think what I'm going to do, and I don't know if you all want to do it, I'm going to try to remember, just take a picture every morning as I'm getting dressed. And then like we can put together like a collage just to see the change that happens. The test group, like in 21 days or so, like a lot of them took pictures every day. The difference between 1 and 21 was crazy. So I just want to do it for me. Just like I'm just going to do a front-on shot every day, and probably with how I feel, and it'll probably be a lot of thumbs down and exhausted face. But you know, it's just something different to kind of chronicle what we're doing. Is that Lindsay cooking? Yes. So you can do what you want, but remember, just every you're fine. I can't hear you. Use your sign language.
What you making?
There you go. Whatever. I can't hear you still. All right. Yeah, so that's it. Just make sure you do your measurements. I have to do mine tonight. I didn't do them last week because I was super bloated. So doing those. Print out your sign or write down why you're doing it, because you're going to need the reminder every day. Honestly, you will need to be reminded, why did I sign up for this? Why am I doing it? And then I'm going to give you some options for personal development books probably next week. I don't want to overload you all too soon. But we do have time in between, like for those of you drinking Energize, you've got a good 20 minutes. Or those that are kind of eating and then waiting to work out to digest, you've got maybe 10. I listen to personal development 10 minutes every morning while I'm stretching. But something you can just put on the back. So then you're building your mind as we're building your body. What else? Any questions before we kind of do a quick hello from everybody that's on the line? Any last minute questions that have come up as you were prepping? I know I've gotten some messages. Let me actually, all right. I know Tara asked, what are some good containers in terms of like taking your food to work? If you just go onto Amazon and type in meal prep containers, tons of them come up. You can do the separated ones or the one all together. But yeah, Lindsay, is that where you got yours? I feel like I'm taking class with Lindsay. Can I unmute you? Whatever. So you got those off Amazon. Who do I keep muting and unmuting? I go to do Lindsay and I screw up and I hit somebody else. All right. We'll hear from Lindsay eventually. I'll fix her phone one day at the gym. But yes, Amazon. Or actually, I went to the Dollar Tree. One time I was in there and they had the like the Betty Crocker kind, the separated, because I don't like my food to touch. So you might even find them there. I'm weird about it. So that was a good question. And then what else did she ask? Reminder on wine. If you want a drink or you're going out and you want to have a dessert, you take a yellow away. You want it not out of your workout block. Take it out of that meal option, I think number 3. Whatever option has that yellow container in there, you just have to take one away. But we don't want it in the workout block because that's there to rebuild those muscles. Ebony asked a question and now I lost it in the page. Stephanie, you responded to her. What did she ask?
Oh, the chicken wings. Something about chicken wings. She was trying to figure out how many chicken wings were in a red container, and her research had shown 3. But I'm like, there's got to be at least 6 because it's not a lot of meat. So I think she was kind of going with 6. She works out though double, and not that should be an excuse, but I know she with like her workout schedule, 3 extra wings is not going to make or break her.
And that reminds me, I have I have a baked wings recipe that I'll share with you guys, especially with Super Bowl coming. Because they're super healthy. Sorry, I was going through the scroll. I think that's it in terms of questions. So workouts are
Marcy.
live. Yes.
Actually, Maria and I were talking this morning. What on the days that we do double workouts, like those of us who go to the gym, do we add in a red and a yellow for the day? How do you do that? Like on days, like you were saying how on pump days you were not going to do the obsession workout, or how do you do it when you do doubles?
So what I'm going to do is, for this first week, I don't know if it's going to be too much food. I'm going to do the workout block twice.
Okay.
Because in my mind, I figure that I'm muting somebody.
There's only one solution for the retailer.
Somebody has a movie.
Hi, Lindsay.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Oh, good. All right, I'm leaving the living room then.
Oh, you're right. So the workout block, in my mind, makes sense because, especially for those of you that are like taking pump or combat or something, I know Tara takes a spin class as well. You're getting up into those 500, 600 calorie burns. So in my mind, the workout block works because you're getting those same foods and you're burning them off and then replenishing it. Now, we might change that as we go, but that's how I'm going to operate on week one. So I told Ebony that as well, because I know she teaches. And if you find it's too much food, just at least get the protein in, the extra protein and the veggie in.
Yeah, I was going to do a red and a green.
Yeah, red and a green, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to just do an extra red and green.
Yeah,
Combat
I think that'll work. Yep, good question, because I know a lot of you do. And if you don't do doubles, that's fine. Do the program as it's written at, for
you.
you.
You don't have to be crazy.
Yes. For some of the crazies in the group, they're just used to it. If you find a day that you had to skip and you want to double up, try. It's going to be really hard to do those two workouts back to back, maybe space it out. For example,
now that you can hear me, these containers, they actually come with the 21-day fix measurements in them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll post a link in the group, but that's why I was trying to figure out how to get it. But they'll say like, this is anyway, but that's why I got these, because they actually come with the,
oh, I'm going to get some of those.
4 for like $10, but it has like, it says like one, it's not made by each body.
Yeah, so they don't say green.
They'll say like a green, a red,
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. That's great.
So sorry for interrupting.
No, that's good. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, on the body pump days, I think I'm going to do my booty workout at work during lunch, because I have an hour and I can just go into the conference room and do it. See how sweaty I get the first time, and we'll go from there. All right. Well, how about this? How about we go through, I'll just call names going down the sheet so you're not all trying to talk over each other. Just take a second, introduce yourself, say like, is this what, I know some of you are starting to post why you're doing it, but why are you doing it? And what is kind of your initial goal? Remember I said your why is probably going to change over time, because for some of you, you may hit your weight loss goal early, but then what is it? Is it just increasing strength? Is it just getting a good mindset, a good feeling about yourself and believing in yourself? Because that's way more important than any weight loss will ever be, honestly. Does the weight loss help you get there? Sure. But loving and taking care of yourself, when that happens first, and then all the weight kind of comes behind it. And as we go, like if any of you do have issues with overeating or stress eating or whatever they are, like, do not hesitate. Like, this is an open forum. Everyone in here is incredibly supportive. We probably all have the same issue, anxiety, something that causes you issues and you think it might be leading to where you might not feel good, or maybe where you're at now. Well, let's all talk about it and maybe we can all figure it out. I'm not a therapist, but maybe I can help you find a way to kind of help you deal with it a little bit more. All right? So don't hesitate. So I'm just going down the list. So Adrienne, you were first.
Well, hi, I'm Adrienne Lee. I am doing this program because two of my really good friends are doing it too. Along with the group, I have more accountability to get everything done.
Yeah.
I'm doing this so I can fit in my clothes. I've been lazy. I've been really lazy, and I really want to get back into shape. I used to go work out all the time. I used to be in the gym. I used to eat better, and I just got lazy about it. It's a lot easier to go to Chick-fil-A for lunch than it is to pack my own the night before.
Yes, it is.
That's
And you're using the performance line, right?
Yes, I have the Energize and the Recover, I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. And if you're worried about that Energize the first time, you can take a half scoop. And then I'm at 2 scoops now, not because I think it's cool, because it's my life. But
I need at least a scoop in the morning. That's
yes. Yeah, and you'll notice a difference. Well, welcome, and I'm glad you joined us. I know Johanna and Tara are not on the call, but I know they're doing it with you. And you're right, it does help having them alongside of you. So I can't wait to see your progress.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you take your pictures and measurements?
I'm doing that tonight.
Okay, perfect.
Prepping.
Yeah, it may never to be done. All right. I'm just Helen, you're next on the list. I know you.
Hi. I just need to do this just to get back in shape or stay in shape and feel better about myself. But also, I'm out of town this weekend again. So tomorrow I will be traveling home. So if I don't get I'm going to try to get my workout in. I don't know about the diet piece because where I am, I can't prepare, but I'll be ready for Tuesday.
Okay.
Start.
Just make your workout a non-negotiable.
This is my last away trip. This is my last one for this season.
Good for you. Oh, and then Helen did tell me she figured out squab is what?
I know, that's so gross. Who would eat that?
I don't know. I don't know why it would be on that red. If you on your red food list, it's on there, and we couldn't figure it out. And
I looked at. That's what I'm going tomorrow morning to hunt. This is my last hunt for the season.
Good. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll see you back in the group on Tuesday then.
Yeah.
All right. Next, Lindsay.
Hello, I'm Lindsay. I am doing it mainly for the food accountability. I love working out, but I definitely need control and a little bit more accountability for the food. So, is my pal there? Hi, Mason. I'll see you Tuesday, buddy. Nobody wants to see you. You're not cute like Mason. Hi, buddy. So that's all for me.
I'll just talk to you, Lindsay.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't hear Marcy now. She's like muted.
I can't hear her either.
Oh, I muted myself to get him. I'm sorry. He
I
said
was like, I
hello.
can't hear Mason. I'm like, hi, Mason.
He yelled, and then I shoot him out.
Yeah. I had to say hi.
I know. She takes care for anyone else. She gets Mason out of the car every morning. That's his BFF at school.
Yes, and I have to see him at lunch to tell him I won't see him tomorrow, but my alarm will go off.
Okay, and then also there are a bunch of teachers, and Lindsay is a teacher. So if you guys get struggling, like call on each other. I think we have like 4 or 5 teachers in the group.
Yeah.
So you guys can kind of figure. I know everybody's schedule is different, but maybe you guys can come up with some ideas for yourselves.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that schedule at all. I don't want
to.
You all deserve a medal. All right. Maria, I call her Christina. She goes by any name that you call her. Your turn.
My name is Maria Cristina, but I go by Christina. Well, I love to be part of the group because this is not the first time, and I love to have the support from others, especially to be accountable for the food part of it. And I love to be active. I can't wait to get into this challenge and see my response from my body. Every day I feel stronger. and I want to be fitter. So that is why I'm here.
And then I'll go back and ask Lindsay this. Travis is having a hell of a time in front of the camera. How much weight did you lose off 21 Day Fix total? Maria, Christina, and then you, Liz. And then everybody else moving forward.
21 Day Fix, the first round, I lost 17 and a half.
In total?
In total, 62.
Woo!
Wow.
So the 20, for those of you who don't know, 21 Day Fix was the basis for the container system. It works. It works.
Yes.
And then Lindsay, go back to you. Overall, from your start of your journey in general.
Oh, I had lost 70. Now I'm back up to almost 70 because I gained a few pounds over Christmas, but they're gone now.
Good work.
But yeah, it's been about 70 pounds.
Awesome.
So that's 2014, I think. 13. It's been about 3 years, 3 or 4 years. So.
Incredible.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I love the fact that my husband is here with me, and he doesn't like to be in front of the camera, because but we help each other so much. And when I was preparing the food tonight, I told him this is a lot of work. But he said, don't worry about it. We are going to do this. So we help each other, and all support in the world, you really need it. And this group is incredible, starting with Marcy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me read Val. She had to hop off, so she just sent me a chat. So I know Val from Body Pump. She started taking my class, I think when the gym first opened. She has a little one. I think she's a couple years younger than Mason, but she said, my main goal is to learn proper portion control, get stronger and fitter during the winter months, since it's usually when I get out of shape. She has some races coming up in the spring, so I want to see some new PRs and just challenge my body and mind. She had to go because her kid was breaking down. But she's like a math whiz, so whatever we need from her, she teaches math something at FCC. She's like a genius, math genius. So Steph, you're next on the list. Where'd you go?
Okay. All right. My internet is so spotty, so hopefully it's not for you. All right. So I'm Stephanie. I am doing this pretty much for the same reasons Lindsay is, and also Shannon hit it on the mark when she responded with, I want to see what kind of results I can get when I keep my nutrition in check. Mm-hmm. Because I have no problem going to the gym. Well, most days I don't. I have great accountability at the gym. I have Lindsay, Maria, you. Well, now I only have you at Body Pump, but I have great accountability with my workouts. Food-wise, I have no accountability. I'm the only one in my house that is doing this plan. So I need to be able to bitch and moan and complain to other people who get it and swap ideas. So, I know I should lose a few pounds. 21 Day Fix was the first program I ever did with, and I saw instant results by using containers and portion control. It works. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it, is to see results. Plus, I want the best flutes in Frederick County.
Dude, how about this? If you make it through the whole thing, I will get you a shirt that says hot damn flutes or something. We will come up with something. I will buy you that shirt. That is your incentive, because I know how much you love shirts.
Yes.
That's my personal incentive.
So now I have the prize at the end of 80 days is a flute shirt.
How about if we all get through it, we all get one too. No, that's it. If you make it through, because I know that'll help you, I will get you a shirt that says that. And speaking of shirts, remember, we do get shirts for completing. Any program, Beachbody program we do, we submit our before and afters, and they just mail us the free shirt. I think we can choose between a tank top or a t-shirt. I'm getting one early, because I'm that awesome. No, I'm getting one early so you can see what it looks like. I'm wondering if they're going to change it up for like they did for Shift Shop, like the first to make the shift. I wonder if they're going to change the back a little bit to say we were the first to be obsessed or something like that. But you do get a free shirt. Like, can't beat that. Who's next? I think Shay. Are you there?
Mute.
I'll unmute you.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted.
Yeah.
So my name is Shay Jordan. I know most of you, those I don't know, I am a nurse, so I'm trying to figure out how this all works into my schedule. I put first to get stronger, to see how much my body can actually change, like what I can, by doing the workouts and doing the nutrition, what would happen to my body. To finally follow a meal plan.
Yes.
To a T.
I hear you.
Like I'm like planned out. I'm very committed. And to keep working on my mental journey, which I'm just amazed at as I've gotten better physically, just how much mentally I've changed. So that's what I would say. My workouts I don't really have a problem with. I enjoy working out. I don't mind getting up and working out, but the nutrition, that's the tough part. So
awesome. Well, I know we're all gonna crush it. Now, I know there's two people. I think one might be Val, but on the phone, I can't see who you are. So if you're on the phone and you can unmute yourself, go for it. Or maybe it's someone else, one of us called in twice.
That could have been me.
I know I had called in. I was on my phone first, and then I switched to the
Oh,
computer.
maybe. Who's got a 513 number?
A
Any of
what?
us?
I had 301-788. That was me, but
All right.
yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, we won't worry. Well, I do worry about them, but I don't worry about them. So my overall goal, so I've been doing, when I started Beachbody programs almost 3 years ago, 21 Day Fix was I started with T25 workouts, didn't do the meal plan because I was 6 weeks postpartum. But then I started the 21 Day Fix meal plan, I think at 12 weeks, and it just changed everything. I dropped the last of the baby weight and just felt better, and have been following containers since. Done a ton of programs since, but just like all of you, the nutrition always slips. Like I'm good for 21 days. Like I can nail 21 days. Then after that, it all goes to hell. And I've never done timed nutrition. So I told a bunch of you, and I told my husband, because he can be a bad influence. He doesn't mean to be. He just doesn't enjoy working out or eating healthy. But he likes pizza and carbs and you have kids, so there's goldfish and there's, they're snacks because they're kids and they can have, snacks like that. That keeping my hands out of those is going to be hard. And every Friday night is pizza night. So finding a balance for me, because, when you smell it, it just is right in your face. So, but I want to do this for me. I'm coming off a rough 2 years, just of personal stuff. And I feel like this is like a perfect time for me to get me back to where I feel good. I want to see what my body's capable of. I've hated my legs since I was a teenager. So I'm hoping they lean out. The cellulite will never go away, but maybe it'll decrease and my butt will go up where I want it to be. So those are my physical goals. But it's just getting through this. And honestly, what drives me is getting you all through this. When you chose me as your coach, I am all in on you, 100%, all in on you. Hi. So when you feel like you're failing, I feel like I'm failing you. So but I don't want you to feel guilty. And I kind of do actually, but I don't, you know what I mean? But I'm all in for you. I am here for you every step of the way. I'm going to bitch and complain, just like Stephanie said. I'm going to bitch and complain along the way because I'm human. I'm not perfect. That's what this group is for. And when I made the post the other day about how incredible the energy is, I know a lot of the ladies in this group, we've been in a lot of groups together. This one is something special. Mm-hmm. There's just something special about this. And I think it's just because we've all said enough is enough. We are ready to make a change, and we're all 110% in. We're not just kind of like dipping our toe and kind of standing there. We're like, you know what? We're just going for it because we deserve it. And I think that's what the difference is this time. So I know this momentum and this energy is just going to carry on because honestly, guys, there are 20,000 plus coaches and customers and people just like you starting this tomorrow. So it's just like this massive movement. We've never had anything like this from Beachbody before. So someone gave me, Christy commented about the workouts, like even a little obsessed. She's like, I feel like I'm in the room with them, right? Because it's them just not dictating to the camera. They're playing back and forth. We're going to get to know the cast a little bit more. Like I said in another call, we watch them there before, and then we watch them get there after. In other programs, we're seeing the after, right? They've gone through and they've done it. We're seeing their after. But this time we watch them go and we watch them struggle. So I think that's what's going to make it a lot different. But for the group each day, I will post this because I know it gets lost in video sometimes. So here's what I want us to do every single day. Once you get your workout done, I don't care how bad you look, take that sweaty selfie and post it. Just post it. It's an accountability to get the workout done. And then later in the day, come in and just summarize what you ate for the day. You don't have to like put like the containers, just list out your food. It does two things. It makes you realize, I think a lot of us are going to find that we end up under eating. I'll get to that in a second, but we find out you under eat over time. So then that gives me a chance to I read them all every single day, and I make sure you're on point. And then also on those days, like you've just had it and you want to slip, you'll think twice. You'll think twice and be like, is it really worth it? Because I have to post it. And you post the really good, the really bad, and the ugly because we're human. Like you're going to grab a cookie. You're going to have cake at some point. Like don't kill yourself over it. Just post it. So those are your check-ins every single day. I'm keeping track of everyone that's checking in because throughout this 80 days, there will be random prizes that I'll be doing and sending. And it's for check-ins. And I'll be running little mini contests where you take a silly photo doing something stupid, right? Just to keep us fresh and keep us moving along. So just keep, and I'll put like giveaway alert or contest alert or something like that. But those are how the accountability works in the group, and everyone gets to learn what you're eating because we may get tired of our food and be like, oh, that sounds really amazing. What's that recipe? Or my shake didn't taste really good, especially for those of you new to Shakeology. I keep forgetting to post this, and I have to do it tonight, is Shakeology recipes, because it will taste like crap the first time you make it, no matter what you do. It's just the way it is because you're not used to it. But you just got to keep playing with it, and it's all about consistency and putting enough liquid in. You should have at least 8 ounces of something liquid in there. Almond milk, coconut milk, regular milk, water, because they will get chalky and thick. I'm trying spinach. I haven't had my shake yet today, so I'm having it as dessert. So I'm going to add spinach in to give me more veggies. Go ahead, Linz.
No, I just asked, are you going to mix yours like in the morning and then take it to work if you don't drink it?
Well, that's what I keep going back and forth on.
Because I read like,
work.
because it's meal option 1 and that's like 11 o'clock for me.
Yeah, is that,
I'm supposed
you
to
can move
be
it.
visiting Mason then.
What's that?
So I'm supposed to visit Mason then, so.
Well, you can move it if it makes sense later.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to try to mix it. Because one time I read something that you're not supposed to mix it and drink it later. I don't know.
Well, sometimes it depends. Like they say, like drink once you've made it, try to drink it within 30 minutes because they said the breakdown of the nutrients happens. I don't know how true that is. I mean, I would guess over time, like it would make sense, but I don't know. I keep going back and forth on that because I'm moving that to like a noon time frame.
Yeah, mine would be 11.
Can you take your little blender in with you?
Yeah, I could take my little freebie one in there. So I thought.
Yeah,
about
my boss bought her old one in, so I'm just going to move it over into my conference room out of the kitchen and just blend it there. I think.
Okay.
But I mean, if you get in like if you can't do it, just make it and just stick it in there. It's not going to like kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but very good question.
Okay. Sorry.
No, good question.
Okay.
Who is doing Plan B?
I'm fine.
I am.
Do you have the impression that it's a lot of food?
No.
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 No, I'm a little freaked out. What I know is there's not really a lunch because it's basically Shakeology and then a snack and then
Yeah.
dinner. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they're nice.
What is
Yeah.
lunch?
Yeah, I love some lunch. So
Yeah.
I'm.
Because of my 5 a.m. workout.
Yeah. Yeah, and to that point, so I said you all are going to think it's over time. The first week you think, God, this is not a lot of food. And Lindsay and I have been doing it for a long time, so we kind of know how much food we take in normally. But if you're just starting, you're going to think, it's the first week you're going to be starving. This is how your body works. Week 1, we're all going to be starving for 2 reasons. We're detoxing like crazy. You know, even though we've kind of like eased into it, we're still going to detox because the timing is so different. We've cut out like crappy sugars. We're cutting out all those carbs that just don't do anything for our body. So our body's going to detox. So we're going to feel sluggish. We're going to feel tired. You're probably going to have a headache. It's just the way it goes. But I promise you, if you hold true and you just chug water, and like I said on the last call, if you are so hungry that you like feel ill or you are lightheaded, eat food. Like grab a green container and grab a red container and eat it. I don't care if it's outside of your plan, if it's not in the time, eat it. This is about your body and how it operates, so you can't deprive it. So this first week is just feeling it out. We haven't done these hour-long workouts yet. We may be even hungrier. So you detox, you're drinking water, always have a healthy snack on hand. Like tonight when I pack my lunch, I'm packing an additional snack just in case. It's probably gonna be an extra fruit. Just in case I'm to that point where I don't feel good because I'm so hungry, I eat. And then at the end of this week, we may need to adjust containers. Like I'm already looking at it and I'm like, I'm in B, but knowing how much I expend out, and I'm not trying, for me personally, I'm not trying to lose a ton of weight, like 5 pounds, I'm good. And then I go into maintenance mode like Shay's going. So I'm going to have to adjust my containers. And that might be after week 1 with teaching 2 classes and then doing all the workouts. So it's fluid. We're constantly changing it. I mean, hell, somebody could potentially lose like 20 pounds in the month. And that moves you into an entirely different bracket. So we will just keep rechecking. Don't hesitate to ask too. But at first it seems like you're dying. And then by week 2, you're feeling great. And you're like, this is now your head goes to, oh my God, this is so much food. I shouldn't eat all this food. Why would I eat all this food if I want to lose weight? So your mind starts playing tricks on you. So just got to keep going. Like Maria or Christina said, like she's been in a different bracket on 21-day fix as kind of a maintenance mode. So this is different now. And the timing's different. So yeah, it does seem like it can either seem like too much, too little, or too much. You'll find your balance. I always end the day without eating my greens. So that is my goal, is to eat the freaking greens. Okay?
Probably I have that impression because right here on the table, I displayed both for Walter and I. So I feel like it's too much. So, but if I divide, my containers are including the dinner for tomorrow too.
Oh yeah.
That is the thing. I don't have to cook anything tomorrow.
Isn't that great?
At all. So that is why it probably feels.
And please post your pictures of your food because they always look amazing.
I will. I just finished taking pictures.
Do it. It's like she's like got this like beautiful presentation of stuff that mine are all just in Tupperware. It's not pretty. And like I said before, just go simple. For week 1, it's simple foods that you can eat over and over just to get the rhythm, just to get the routine, and then we start adding in the better foods that you enjoy. You will see I eat the same damn food. I ate the same exact lunch from elementary school up to high school. That's just the person I am. So for me, that works. But for you, you may need the variation and changes. So you do what's best for you.
I'm channeling my inner Marcy this week, and you should see my meal plan. It is the same flippin' breakfast every day, same snack, same lunch every week. I'm going to be so tired of goddamn turkey sloppy joes.
But we're just getting you started, right?
I know.
That's awesome. But I think that's it. Like I said, I am so proud of every single one of you for agreeing to join me on this crazy journey. Oh, there you go. Got it too. I mean, it's going to be emotional, and I know that sounds crazy, but going on a weight loss journey is emotional. That's why I talk about personal development, and you'll see me grabbing pieces from books that I read and posting at that, because it makes such a difference. Every book you read, I mean, Shaun T's T is for Transformation is very good, and it talks about fitness and working out along with the emotional and the all of the change that happens there. Another one I highly recommend is the 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. The instant you have a gut reaction to do something, to make a decision, you must physically take action to do it. So here, this is how this falls into what we're doing. If you're working out in the morning and the alarm goes off and you're like, not today, I'm going to hit it, you have to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up and move out of bed. Because after 5 seconds, you will not do it. Your body, you never want to do anything. You have to force yourself to do things. So if you're sitting after work, you get home and you're like, man, that was a long day, but I still got to work out. As soon as you say, I got to work out, you got to count down and get up and move, change, do whatever. And then I'll be quoting the book Finish by John Acuff, because it talks about perfectionism, and it's going to creep in here. Even if you don't think you're perfectionist to like the level, like I'm an extreme perfectionist, it creeps in and it will take away everything that we've worked so far, especially when we get down into day 70 and we start the 10-day countdown. That's where perfectionist is going to creep in and going to say, well, don't even finish it, because then if you didn't do it the right way, it's not even going to be valid. It's not even going to be worth anything. You shouldn't have done it. So that's where we'll really start hitting that, because it will kill you. I can tell you it stopped me from doing so many things in my life. And I don't want that to happen to you in this situation, because this is easy. This is easy compared to life. So we will get through it all. So I'll be sharing that, and I'll share the books, and I encourage you to get them. You've got a long commute, listen. If you like to read, sit and read. I hate to read, so I do them on Audible while I'm stretching. That's it. I'm done. I need my shake. I need to shower. I have to go to work tomorrow. All you people have off. I hate you all.
Not me. Oh,
I know, not you.
Wally's off. Lucky one. He's always lucky.
So take your time. What's that?
Wally is off.
Oh, government. My husband works for the government. He's off as well. But let's do this damn thing, shall we?
Yep.
That's all we can do is try. So get up, get the workout in, cross your fingers, eat your
Yeah, I was gonna say, I downloaded both day 1 and day 2.
I did too.
Yeah, it's
I do
downloaded.
highly recommend doing that. We've been on there
Just 'cause they
when
were
big
gonna
launches happened before and the system crashes. So if you download them, then they're saved to your phone or your tablet or whatever, and you can just access them that way. I don't take a risk anymore, especially if you go on a road trip or you're traveling, then you always have them too. And they don't, you can save up to 7 at a time on there. So do it just to be safe. So you're not stuck.
Okay.
I think we might be all right. I lied. When we tried to do it on the East Coast last time, it jammed up, right? For a little obsessed
I
live.
didn't, at 5 a.m. it didn't, but I mean, maybe it was just what I was doing, but I didn't have any problem that day that it crashed.
Okay.
But I was,
Yeah. Oh, one other good question. That brings up another good point. For those of you that are getting your kits late, let me know if you have different colored sliders, please. Some of the coach test groups said theirs came with black sliders. They did have a back order on sliders. So I want to know if you got black ones, because I'm going to have you contact customer service to get the blue ones, because that's what the kit shows. That's what you deserve. And I know they're going to be doing that, but let me know so we can be proactive. And hopefully FedEx's issue is done. I was talking to my husband about it, and he said they use them for the lottery, and they've been having horrendous issues with FedEx in general. So I think it's probably some of that, and then whatever the weather issues they're facing, whatever hub it's coming out of. So hopefully they're there by tomorrow. Like I said, Beachbody estimated everybody's shipping, so they would have been delivered this weekend or by Monday at the latest. But then all the tracking numbers I had checked on Friday then said we're delayed because of FedEx. So stay tight. I mean, you're still going to get a workout. Yeah, I promise you're still going to get a workout tomorrow. All right, any more questions? No?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's right. Not yet, until we start tomorrow and we think we have it all mapped out on paper and it all goes down the tubes.
I'm going to be done with this program by lunchtime.
We're going to get through it. I love my shake on the way to work. It's like my reward for doing my workout. Now I have to wait till lunchtime, so I'm just as bummed as you all are. I really am. All right. Simple things in life you don't think about. But let's do it. I'm proud of you. I will have you guys check in tomorrow. So as soon as you get done your workout, selfie. I don't care what you look like. My face is broken out. I don't care. It's just us seeing them. And I will post that in the group for everyone else that couldn't be on the call. And I will post this recording as well. All right. I love you all. I can't wait.
Right, thanks, Marcy.
Yeah.
Love you.
All right,
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.